Welcome to Black and Gold Today, brought to you by Ray Brandt Infinity. I'm Rachel Whittaker. The Saints still practice in helmets and jerseys this week, but there's one difference. Fans can come watch. Coach Sean Payton said that's a nice extra element.
Listen, for us, it's great. We have a great fan base, and they take a huge interest in our team. And, you know, always in the spring, it's their first chance to get exposure to the new players, both the rookies and veteran players that weren't on last year's roster. So that's always, I think, a plus for our fans. There are always issues before a new season, but veterans like tight end Ben Watson remain to lead the way. He said uncertainty is part of the NFL.
You know, when you go to a season, there's always question marks. There are always things that you think are solid and they turn out not to be. I think the important thing for this team to do is to approach every day the same. The predictions on the outside, whether they're good or bad, don't matter. It's all about winning every day in practice. It's all about winning games. It's about taking it literally one day at a time and not looking into the future. I think sometimes as an athlete or as a team, if you look too far into the future, it doesn't serve you very well. And so we need a very singular, close focus going into the season.
We'll discuss uncertainties with Larry Holder up next.
Am I missing a deadline? Will I get there in time? Am I going too fast? Did I close the garage door? Stay in your lane. I don't think I sent that email. I should make a reservation. I thought it was clear. Okay, break. I didn't see that coming.
Its instinct to protect leaves you free to drive.
Welcome back. Let's wrap up today now as I welcome in Saints columnist Larry Holder. Well, Larry, let's get right to it. The Saints start minicamp on Tuesday. What are you most interested to see?
I think really it's the same storyline I've been seeing during OTAs these last couple of weeks. And since you're in helmets and jerseys and shorts, the only real gauge you can really get is that young group of wide receivers and the people going up against them at cornerback. Lots of competition on both sides. And what we've seen a lot of good things from Brandon Coleman, from Shontavious Jones. They're vying for playing time. And then on the other side, last week we got to see local product Delvin Breaux play really well with the first team defense as Brandon Browner missed practice last week. And so you look at that group and there's a lot of new faces there, a lot of competition. So it's really mano a mano when it's wide receivers versus cornerbacks. But when you're going through a padless practice and those are the really two position groups you can evaluate. And for the Saints and for the fans, there's going to be a ton of competition to watch over the next 3 days.
Absolutely. And something that just broke over the weekend, the Saints have acquired Kevin Williams. And so, Larry, he could add some much needed depth. I didn't think we'd say much needed, but what do you think about that move?
Well, I wrote my opinion on it last week, and basically I don't care how old Kevin Williams is. He's 34, and yet you'd look at him if he's 44 because he's that type of player if he's right. And so but again, is he a starter in this league? Maybe he may be taking a slew of the snaps, but you're thinking he's coming in to serve some depth, and if he has anything left in the tank, he will be a good pickup for the Saints playing situationally.
Exactly right. Couldn't hurt to see what happens so early right now here in minicamp, but again, practice 11 o'clock starting on Tuesday. Larry, thanks for the time.
Thanks, Rachel.
And I'll be back out at Saints camp tomorrow. See you then.